Alrighty. Let's get started. Hi, I'm uw99er, and I'll be running Totally Rad. Alright, and here we go. First off, we're going to take care of these two green dudes. Hop, take care of that, and jump over these mines. Oh, missed the first one. That's alright. So these dudes actually get progressively stronger. I'm going to do a charge shot for that guy because he has a higher hit point that I always seem to miss if I do it with a single shot. Take care of those mines. Hit that guy on the high point. We got missile silos coming up. These things will eat your shots if you don't target it right. Alright. Now I switched to Valkyrie, which gives me a flying ability. You're limited to 2 shots on the screen, so. Typically you could just fly through most of the stage. But that doesn't reduce a lot of lag, so you'll see in later parts where I'll be taking care of certain enemies to reduce lag, like in this part coming up. We have these flying guys who cause a lot of lag when there's a lot on the screen, so I want to get rid of that. I can somewhat predict where they're going to be. This guy's a little harder to hit, but the next one should be alright. Alright. I want to get it so this green dude's actually going to shoot before I go through, but that's alright, he missed. Or I missed, rather. Oh. Looks like I'm going to have to take a heal a bit further up. So yeah, those guys will go from 2 hits to 4 hits later on. So I'm going to take care of that guy because that one's a bit risky now. They're a little unpredictable. Got caught in the roof. These clowns cause a lot of lag too. Oh. So we're going to have to switch to Jake to fight the boss, but Jake's the only character that can heal. So, or the only, I guess, form he has. Do a heal and we'll fight the boss. Now the idea is I want to kind of lag out this boss so he stays in one spot. Because after his 3rd revolution he'll actually charge forward. I'm actually not lagging him out, so that's alright. We still have plenty of health to fight this. And we're through. Alright, we'll be introduced to the cat form now in the 2nd act. Take care of these pogo dudes. Take a full charge in 1 shot. This is usually where the missile silo eats up my shots. Oh. This mid-boss takes about 5 full charges. I'd sooner have him hit me by running into me rather. Those missiles do a lot more damage. It's actually a really bad fight so far. There we go. We're gonna take care of these 2 guys. Now the cat form can actually, he's invincible when he jumps. But he can't attack while he's in the sky, so sort of a limitation there. But his attack is really strong. I'll safely take care of this boss. He's got one hell of a hitbox. There we go. Yeah, the hitbox extends past the arm, so gotta be careful there. I'm gonna actually heal up here. Ooh. That's alright. Let this be progress. They do about 3 damage, so you want to avoid them. The closer they get to you, also they progress a little faster. When they die, they shoot 1 beam out. You want to avoid. Let that guy pass. Take care of that. I'm gonna get Valkyrie ready because the second act boss is a 2-parter. Oop. I'll let him go through. Safely jump through the rest of this part, so... So his leg takes 12 hits to go down. Oop. Oop. Kind of throwing caution to the wind here. That's alright, we should be fine. There we go. So we got a water stage coming up where I'll introduce the one form that we'll only use in one part. So I find that I can shoot faster while I'm jumping with this character, plus it makes it easier to avoid those shots. So I'm gonna switch out to fish form. We're not gonna do a whole lot of swimming though. We're actually just gonna ease up on this part and shoot what's coming at us. I used to use the cat form for this, but I found the fight with the mid-boss coming up to be a bit of a pain, so this actually makes it a bit easier. That guy's a little laggy. Plus, if you fall in there, you're pretty much down there for the rest of the stage. Now, he has 2 sequences. He can either do this trail, which he apparently wants to do, which is fine as long as he stays away from me. He's not going to do the shooter sequence, which is kind of ideal for the run. But that's alright. Switch to cat form. We're going to avoid a lot of things here. See if I can get the jump through here, which we missed. Here's the one enemy we're going to hit, because I can't really avoid him. Everything else we're just going to jump past. Now if you fall off a cliff by just walking off, you're going to just drop straight, which is fine, but a lot of time I'll jump ahead so I can maneuver. That guy's actually a lot easier than it looks. You still have a lot of room there. Well, this boss is really easy. You just stand behind him and wait till he lowers. Now this is the good pattern too, so he's going to go up twice and then drop. The bad pattern, he's going to bob for a bit. And we're through. So for the first half of this, we're going to avoid a lot of things. We've got fallen boulders. Gonna jump ahead of this guy. Oop. We still made it. Alright. This little jump with the spikes is kind of hard to make. Yep, we missed that. I'm gonna switch to Jake once we get to the moving platforms because I need to destroy some blocks. Only Jake can really do it. I'm going to switch to the one magic that's the fastest to perform, because they all do the same amount of damage to the next boss, but that one's the fastest. It's the fire attack. So it takes 5 of these to take care of this guy. If you time it right, you can actually pull them off right after another. Ideally, you want to be center. We're going to get Valkyrie out, or sorry, not Valkyrie, but cat form for this part. I used to use Valkyrie in this part. This is a very laggy portion, but I'm using the cat form for a good reason, to eliminate a lot of these guys. And it's a bit risky with the cat because you're going to have boulders later on. So that was a pretty good jump. We managed to skip past those guys. Take a long jump here. Gonna get Valkyrie ready for the next half of this stage. And for the boss. Just gonna fly past the rest of this. There's no real way to reduce lag here without taking a lot of damage and losing a lot of time, so we did fly past that. Alright, so this guy's pretty straightforward. You just shoot his head. You'll get to a point where it'll start lowering, and then I'll get a bit closer to finish him off. Oh. There we go. Alright, here's the final act. Let's switch back to Cat. When we get to this guy, we're going to jump straight up as he's shooting. We're going to actually despawn one of these pogo dudes. I'm going to jump a little to the left so he kind of clips the wall. Because there's 2 pogo dudes that usually show up there and they're not friendly together. I'm going to stand on this platform and wait for this little ball to get a bit further past me, otherwise I have to wait till the dude in the tin can fires his weapon. There's a sequence where he's invincible while he's in there. I'm going to switch to Valkyrie once we get hit, or once we get past here. I'm going to take a hit and use that time to get by here. I'll take another hit from that guy. And now he takes 4 hits to die. So I'm going to get cat form ready for the mid-boss though. This part's a bit laggy too. So the idea behind this is you just stay in front of him and jump when the eyeball is close to you. If you were a bit further, it'll actually go behind him and kind of ruins the pattern. So, but if you destroy that eyeball, he goes a different route. He'll start attacking you with a weapon. There's the last mid-boss in the game. His head is his weakness, and you gotta also dodge what he fires. The quickest route is to get him to so close that he starts attacking with his tongue. But it's not safe. It's not safe at all. So we're gonna avoid that. So I've taken a bit of damage now, so I'm actually gonna heal before we fight Edigi, who's the final boss. You got a lot of pause time between that, so. We'll get the heal in. We'll switch out. I'm actually gonna heal again, because I kind of want to be a bit marathon friendly, because if we die here, we gotta start back at the second last boss fight, so. There we go. And that's totally rad. Nice short game. It's the dialogue in it's pretty funny. Thank you. Well, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed this this run. Yeah, the graphics in this game is pretty impressive. The artwork and everything's good about it. The music, the gameplay, I enjoy it. It's got very silly dialogue, so. So there is a category in this game though that is cutscene percent. So it plays through the entire dialogue, and it's pretty funny. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the Retrothon, and thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.